Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I'm coming straight up from outside. Wanted to come and drop a reading for the tea, okay? I'm so excited about this next venture I have and signing all the papers and everything. Thank you guys for all the support, the likes, the comments, the everything. All the support you've been showing me throughout this last year. It's really hard doing it by myself, but I'm gonna let you know right now that it is completely possible. So keep pushing, okay? Like this music I have in the background playing, it's called what is it called? It's called Complete Restoration, okay? It's awakening your higher mind. It's healing the body, mind, and soul. It's talking about how time is an illusion. Okay, so you're never too old, you're never too young. Keep pushing, guys. Okay, I swear. If you have a goal, a need, a want, a desire, go for it. I'm telling you, if you push through with integrity, ethics, morals, and dignity, and some self-respect, you will gain what you want. Okay, so let's get the tea going. I just wanted to say thank you guys. So let's get a charm bowl meditation going, okay? Let's see what the tea is, guys. I took the weekend off because it's good to rest, okay? So I may have said I was going to put a reading out, but I didn't. It's always about self-care. So I want to use the new tarot deck that I got from the um, Bad Taxidermy. Excuse me. It's a local artist in Montreal, okay? So it's beautiful, beautiful illustrations. And I really do support any indie work. So, but they are very expensive cards, guys. So let's see what they have to say to us on this beautiful channel of mine where we do healing. Okay? So, grab your tea, grab your drink, grab your tree. We're going to get digging. Okay? So, if you have any hate, leave it on the plate, okay? I already ate. Let's just get it popping. Bottom of the deck is the Justice. Look at that. Justice. It's about balancing out the scales, being bare to yourself, being bare to others, knowing that things to pay. It's you have to be, like I said, with ethics, with morals and dignity, because do unto others as you get done doesn't work either. It's about the justice. It's about being patient. It's about going forward with what you believe is right in spite of everything else. Standing alone and knowing that things will prevail. Okay, justice. Justice is talking about justice. Now, justice is not always nice, but it's fair. Now, there's a justice system here on the 3D, and then there's a justice system in the 5D. Doesn't matter, you still need to have morals and integrity, guys. See? Or else you get the 10 of Pentacles with the World. Okay? I'm going to bring it down a little bit so you could see my cards. Okay? Because they're so beautiful. And I want you to see it, okay? So, let me relight the Palo Santo since I didn't even light it on screen. But you have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse with the World card here. The 10 of Pentacles talks about a lack of legacy, some kind of missed investment, some kind of lack of fortune, lack of foresight, no planning. And this is where the World is. And the World is talking about a karmic completions, about cycles ending, but new ones beginning. Talks about karma and destiny. It's the World. The World is whatever you want it to be, right? But if you're constantly sitting in an energy that is low vibrational and bringing injustice to people, this is what happens. Justice will always prevail. Whether it's in the 5D first and then the 3D, it still prevails. You have to be patient. You have to know your worth. Okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, I'm highly favored and extremely protected. Please guide me in the light and protect my viewers, both of light and dark, because we need each other. There is no competition here, guys. I use my channel for healing, so there is no nobody is exempt from healing. Okay, so let's see what these cards are. So we have the Strength and the High Priestess in reverse. Do you see what I mean? Somebody wasn't using their intuition when it came to somebody who was extremely strong. Maybe even the fact that this world, this completion is happening, that's bringing somebody a 10 of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lack of foresight. There's a lack of planning, maybe even a loss of legacy. And it's because they weren't using their intuition when it came to having strength, persevering, conquering their own inner demons. You know, we all have these things inside of us that are screaming to come out. This inner child inside of us screaming for us to tell the truth, to be honest with ourselves. Now, when one door closes, another one opens. Remember that. So we can't really dwell on the past. What has happened to us may not be our fault, but we have the capacity to actually turn the tables and change our life for the better. Like I told Jacoby today, I had a conversation with him, as usual, you know. And long story short, it's not my responsibility or to really know or care what's going on with other people outside. What is important is that I stay focused on my goals and make sure that we are okay. This is the goal, your main family, you, okay? And trying to build a better life for yourself, even if you have no help, even if you have no assistance, you find that strength because you know you used your inner voice. You start using your subconscious. You went with your intuition. Now, this is the problem here with somebody. This could be you. This could be somebody around you. Remember, use tarot as for like clarification or informative for healing, you know? So, and there is no gender. It's fluid. It could be for now, it could be for later, it could be for the past. Somebody is definitely sitting in an energy of a lack because of a choice, an investment, a closed door, a decision. And now they're in the Sun in reverse. So there's no hope, there's no faith, there's no bright perspective. And that's where we're going to have to switch the script and understand that we aren't responsible for what happened to us as a child, but we are responsible for how our children are raised. Long story short, that's what I had a conversation with Jacoby. Okay, I'm not responsible for anything really except for me and my own. And making sure that we are not stuck anymore. I may not have had help when they were younger. But now that they're older, I am more than capable of doing this on my own. Okay, it was a lot harder when they were younger because I was by myself and I had 2 kids. So, of course, a lot of people said a lot of things about me, but they didn't even realize of what I accomplished all by myself, you know, before I even had my children. And then when I had my children, I focused all on them. And then I got really sick. And then my baby daddy left me because he couldn't get sober. And then I definitely couldn't get sober after that. I drowned it in my own self-pity. And I had to find out that when one door closes, another one opens. You know, so I have no excuse. I have none anymore. So it's about really looking and seeing, I'm maybe 36 years old, but it's the perfect time to start my own business and go forward with my dreams as a child and knowing of what I am capable of giving and helping. It's about going and utilizing our gifts and our tools to help the better good in our next generation so that they can not feel stuck and they too can see the world. Because here, somebody is missing out on a big opportunity, and that's why they're in the sun in reverse. There's lacking, they're depressed, they're unstable, and it's because of this lack of intuition going forward with some kind of stopping with the world, causing some kind of completion. And now there's a lot of missed opportunities when it comes to finances because of this lovers in reverse. Choosing a wrong lover, choosing, it doesn't even, like, my cards, they're not my readings on YouTube aren't love specific. So it could talk about business, it could talk about going into the wrong business partnerships with people, and haven't signed a contract that's keeping you stuck, very depressed because you're not able to move. You're feeling very trapped. So take it as it resonates, whether it's in business, family, in your emotional relationships. Okay, this is what that is. It's choosing the dark over the light. Why? Because of the Six of Cups, because of some kind of past childhood. That's why I said I'm so good. It's about really, you can't change what has happened to you. You can't. But you could be grateful for where you are in the moment and put aside all these dark energies, dark feelings, dark resentments, and understand that you have no control over anything but yourself and the people who you are raising. You know, there's a lot of darkness here for this person. Could be you, could be somebody around you. Take it as it resonates, okay? But it's because of the death in reverse. There's no transformation. It's refusing to look at self. It's sitting in this ego driven mindset, and the lack mentality that continuously goes with that. You kind of push and drive and work really, really hard to accomplish very little because of the fact that internally you're not healing. So externally you're just playing the same games and thinking that you're gonna get something different. You're not. You have to do the work. As hard as it is, you have to, because the Seven of Cups says it's time to take the fucking self-love cup. You've been in this delusional, toxic, and I could speak for myself. I've been in a 20-year cycle of drugs, so I was never able to get up because I kept, coming back down. I kept bringing myself back down. I kept choosing the wrong choices because I felt like I didn't have very much, like I didn't have any resources and any help and this and that. But little by little, with the healing, I understood that I was responsible for that as well. That I could have easily got up, and if I chose to spend all those thousands, and I was a crackhead millionaire. If I was able to invest and run businesses in the city, then I'm more than capable of doing this straight and solid for my family. It's about finding your self-worth, understanding your value as a person, and taking the self-love cup, seeing the delusions and the cognitive distortions that we put ourselves in through our choices. Right or wrong, it's a choice, right? But we have to own it, and we have to start taking responsibility and taking the self-love cup and getting out of this delusions. Because this King of Wands in the upright, this natural born leader, this warrior, this soldier-like man or woman, it doesn't matter, needs to start going towards what they want. Find the strength to use their intuition when it comes to this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Because there is definitely a completion here. But when one door closes, another one opens. And the Four of Wands says it's because of some kind of instability. some kind of lack of foundation, lack of structure. There's no fun here. There's no joy or laughing, you know. There's no marriage. It's not real. And that's where the Seven of Cups comes back in again. You need to take the self-love cup and get out of the illusion. You're very disillusioned. Yeah, you need to be disillusioned. I mean, it's upsetting when somebody is in this sun energy. Now we are capable of turning the wheel when it's in reverse, in the upright. You guys know my story. It's hard every day to fight to be a better person than you were the day before. But it's possible. You can get out of this. This King of Wands keeps coming back out with that Seven of Cups. You have to take the self-love cup. 15:55 on the clock. Please look up that angel number. It's so relevant to this reading. They usually are. Okay? It's time to go forward. Because whatever this King of Wands is not putting to death, has really got him looking at that self-love cup. Congratulations to you or somebody around you. It takes us pain, right? It takes a lot of betrayal and abandonment and disillusion, like the illusions. They need to fall away. And then we start to see what's really good for us. We stop missing out on the opportunities and feeling left out in the cold and is this all there is to life? We take the fucking self-love cup. And we walk away from these King of Pentacles in reverse energies. These people who are very toxic, cannot take care of themselves, are leeching on to energies, and very codependent. That's what you're going to have to let go of. And start using your illusion. Use your intuition. Because something is being hidden from you. And it's saying it loud and clear. And that's why you're very much stuck. You're not letting something come to light. Use the sun. You're not shining some light on a situation that's causing you this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse, a lack. And that's where you're going to have this strength and get on your horse and really ride it, okay? Because the Six of Cups is here. It's something that has to do with your past, something that has to do with your childhood, something that has to do with maybe even a past life. You need to maybe go and do past life regressions, you know, listen to these healing videos on YouTube, fall asleep to them. You know, they are really extremely beneficial because there's a lover here in reverse that you're going to have to detach from, because that lover is only an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it's causing you to miss out on a big fucking blessing. So that's why you're in the King of Cups in reverse. This is why you can't give love, because you don't have the self-love. But through the pain, and when what you love is taken away from you, you start to rebuild. You start to see that self-love cup. You start to understand what is extremely and really important to you. And it's usually our kids. And that's where the fucking justice comes back in. Our family, our children. It was a very sad situation for me when I had a miscarriage. I was really upset. But things happen for a reason. So, the justice prevails. Okay? Always remember that. Justice prevails. Okay? It's not about carrying these things with you. It's about being happy for people if they're happy. That's it. Okay? Have a beautiful, beautiful healing process, okay? Because this justice is here. Be patient. Those that hurt you will get it. It's the justice. And that's where the Three of Swords in reverse come in. You heal. There's no pain there anymore. No resentments. You know why you walked away. You know the truth. And now it's time to take the self-love card. Because this pain, this darkness, needs to be illuminated. Because the Ace of Pentacles keeps fucking coming out. Somebody is missing out. Time to let go of these codependencies with this devil energy in reverse. No more obsessions. No more toxicities. We need to be real. We need to be real with ourselves so we can go forward with the things we want, the things we love, the things that drive us. So we can get out of this sun in reverse energy and really start focusing on our family, on the generational wealth. Because that Ten of Pentacles in reverse is a lack of generational wealth. Now somebody's missed out on that big fucking pentacle from Spirit. Now remember, the Ace of Pentacles, it could be money. It could be a business, but it also could be a fucking person. So be careful of how you treat people. Because when one person is gone, there goes your Ten of Pentacles. You have to be careful and watch how you treat those around you. Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors, can you clarify the wheel, please? Can you clarify the world? Can you clarify the world? The world is the Two of Wands in reverse. So the completion is the choices, right? We have two choices usually when we're at a crossroads. The light and the dark. You have the world in your hands, but somebody wasn't using their intuition. Something was hidden from them with the High Priestess in reverse. And that's what caused some kind of completion, some kind of new start. Remember, when one door closes, another one opens. So it's like the ending to start a new beginning with the world. It's about destiny and chance, right? Choices. And that Two of Wands is the choice card. But like the Lovers in reverse, it's choosing the darkness over the light, choosing the wrong one, but knowing what you did. The High Priestess, I don't know, the Ten of Pentacles is the strength and the judgment. Okay? The judgment in reverse. The reason why this person is getting the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is because of the fact of this judgment. They put, they judge someone illy. And that person they judged had strength. And whatever you put back, whatever you give, you get. With that infinity sign on top of that woman with holding the lion. Now this woman has strength. You have the strength out here twice. Somebody has extreme power and has conquered their own inner demons and chose to try to cause this person, another person, a lack, a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Now what you put out you get back, and that's where the judgment in reverse comes in. You wish ill onto others. That's what happens to you. That's why I will always bless people even if they do me wrong. Just get the fuck out of my face. That's what I say. But I will never, ever wish ill intent on somebody because fuck, that shit sucks. And clearly somebody is in some kind of trouble because of what they wished onto others. The High Priestess in reverse, what's hidden? What's hidden is somebody is pissed off with the Knight of Swords in reverse. They're pissed off. They're going rash. They're lying. That's what was hidden. The fact that they could not fucking control themselves. That they tried to overpower somebody to cause judgment in reverse. To cause somebody a Ten of Pentacles. And now this completion has stopped and somebody started new. And somebody chose the wrong path. But because they wanted to keep things in the dark. They wanted to stay dark and disturbed and not using their intuition. And it was because they were angry. They were very impulsive. They had a lack of learning. What else is here? Can you clarify this? Knight of Swords. Thank you. They had a lack of foresight. They had a learning disability. And now you have the Five of Wands, which means that they have to learn how to stop this bickering and fighting as a group or within themselves. But they're not getting any rest and recuperation with the Four of Swords. It's causing them a lot of mental games, and that's why when you're sitting in this darkness, it fucks with you. But you have to remember, what you put out, you get back. When you're really in this angry, very impulsive like energy, you end up getting trapped, and that's where the Justice comes back in again. Now, Justice really wants to show its beautiful face because it's about balancing out the scales, right? Because somebody doesn't have any passion, any drive, any spunk, anything, and it's because of this darkness that they've been sitting in. There's no love, there's no inspiration, and that's why they're going forward very rash, very dark, very aggressive, and lying. They're not being honest to themselves. They need to have the strength to overcome this battle that they have internally. What's the strength? Spirit guides, ancestors, can you clarify the strength? Thank you. Well then, the strength is the Nine of Wands in reverse, okay, at the bottom of the deck. So what happened is they didn't have strength and they were weak, and because of this distorted energy that they had towards the opposite sex, or these demons within themselves, and not being able to overcome them, has kept them weak, has kept them in this very vulnerable, very the sun energy, right? Because of that dark cloud that carried with them, they were more susceptible to these Jezebel-like energies, okay? You can be a male or female and be sitting in a fucking Jezebel energy. And now there's some karmic completion here with the World card. Because the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands talks about somebody who's impulsive, who's rash, who goes forward with their wand. Now, what I'm seeing here, and I'm not gonna lie, is that somebody cannot deal with what was in the dark, what they're stuck with this Two of Cups in reverse. Somebody who is clearly not able to give the love that they deserve. There's no equilibrium when it comes to relationship, family, business, something. And they need to have the strength to go passionately with this one in the upright, but they're delusional because of this weakness, this lack of winning a battle. And they want to celebrate something, but this Seven of Cups is coming back out and it's in the upright. So there's some kind of this, look, the King of Wands in reverse. This King of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Wands in the upright. It's like he was being rash. He wasn't using his strength. He was, or she was, doesn't matter. Tarot doesn't have a gender. Going rash and now is stuck in these illusions, playing mind fuckery with their head and wanting to really celebrate something, but sees that there's no balance, there's no thriving, there's no leveling up here. And it's time to let it go with the Ten of Wands. Take the fucking self-love cup. Because clearly the Queen of Cups in reverse, there's no love. It's manipulation, it's catfishing. And somebody sees it, is very enlightened to the situation, but unfortunately is stuck in these illusions with the Seven of Cups, thinking that there's all kinds of options, or somebody might have offered you some kind of option. Now you're stuck in this Sun card because that option that they offered you left you with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You're missing out on the big opportunity, and that opportunity was the Ten of Pentacles, your legacy, right? And that's where you didn't use your intuition and you decided to hide things, be in the dark, make the wrong choices with that Queen of Cups in reverse. You see it, you know that somebody was just a manipulator with the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's It's a very toxic, love bombing kind of energy. They're a liar, they're a cheat, they're a manipulator. And somebody is not moving away from this and chose to invest with the Seven of Pentacles. They didn't want to work on moving away from the turbulence, and with the Six of Swords, they wanted to invest in something that caused them to not move forward, balanced masculine and feminine. They're going forward. They are. But not to their destination, not to what they truly want, not to their end goal. Something has changed. Their pentacles have stopped. What is on the floor? The Magician. Something has stopped when it comes to their manifestations. And it's because of the Fool in reverse. Choosing a wrong choice. Making the wrong choice. Just like the Two of Wands here. Okay? It's time to let go of this thought process. This hoarding, this miserly kind of energy. Because all that does is get you in this Emperor in reverse. Very controlling. Remember, you have no control over nobody but your damn self. And if you're going to be in this Queen of Wands energy, or with the Queen of Wands energy in reverse, you're going to be manipulated. You're going to be oversexed and just mush. Just a mushy brain. Not even yourself. You know, you're going to be completely controlled. And see that there is no wish fulfillment here, because it's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse and Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And that's why you're left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. You feel that. You feel like you're being attacked. You feel like you're being haunted. And it's because you need to fucking bring this balance to this in fucking justice with the Justice card in reverse. Okay? So, it is what it is. The only real way that we could take some of the karma off of us when we've managed to build up quite a list to the ethers is by apologizing. It always helps. Apologize to yourself first, okay? Sometimes, you know, maybe we won't be able to get the message through to the person because their communication level is still very immature. So you apologize to yourself first, okay? And go about your business that way. But it's about having the strength to persevere your own inner demons and be honest with yourself, so that you can take this new leap of faith and turn that sun into upright and start being joyous and have success and find enlightenment in your situations, so that you too can find this loving relationship, this marriage, and the vitality, because that's what the sun represents when it's in the upright. I could also talk about a sun. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles. Let's see what the astrology has to say for us today. Okay. What message? It says Saturn, okay? So you need, somebody's feeling restricted, and it's because of their experiences and struggles. Learn hard work and patience. Okay, so Saturn is playing a big part right now. Somebody is mutable. Okay, it says surrender. It's about futility and welcoming in change. So Saturn and being mobile, mutable, and we have Aries card here. Okay, it says be independent, brave, and passion. Okay, and we have the 8th house. It's about transformation, karma, and facing fears and legacies. Yo, I don't make this shit up, eh? So, this Saturn, you're feeling restricted. You're experiencing struggles, so you're going to have to learn that hard work and patience pay off, okay? So do the fucking work. And take your time. There's no rush. It's layers. It's time to surrender this Aries. It's time to be in the Aries energy. You know, Aries is the bull. You know, he's strong. He's determined. He goes forward with what he wants, right? His fire. It's time to be independent, to surrender, to go with the flow, and welcoming change so you can be brave and passionate and stand in your 8th house and do the transformations, because karma is playing a big part here. Remember, what you put out, you get back. And that's where you're facing the fears. But you have to look at the end goal, your legacy, your children. Because this Gemini here, the mirror, it's funny, is about curiosity, intelligence, and networking. Okay? Go out there. Remember, we are never too old to start something new. Because it's about Mercury. Now we're in Pluto retrograde right now. So things are all like confuddled and, you know, whatever. The past is coming back and, you know, we need to learn from the past in order to, you know, make the future what it is brighter, you know. So it's about thinking and learning and networking and communication. So remember that, okay? We have to communicate with each other and see exactly what's going on, because the 8th house is all about fucking transformation, guys. And somebody isn't transforming, and that's why the death card keeps coming out twice. But the death card is here again, and it's about this air sign, being an air sign, and, you know, open-minded and objectivity and learning, okay? Because Venus is about love. It's about self-love. It's about self-acceptance. It's about that unconditional love. Okay? It says give and receive love. Find value and see beauty in everything. Okay? Because it's time to get out of this south node, to go into your south node. Get out of your south node. Okay? And it says designed to release. It's time to release the past with the 6 of Cups in reverse. We can't control our past, but it's about bringing some yin into our lives, okay? It's about intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity, okay? So be the air and be open-minded, okay? Objective, and it's time to learn. Okay, it's time to get out of the box and build a box of your own. So, let's see what the High Priestess of Light has to say for us. Okay, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Oracles, I'm highly favored and extremely protected. Please guide me in the light as I give my collective some advice for this reading. What's the tea, what's the tea, what's the tea advice? It says sensuality. It's time to use that feminine wisdom. Remember, we all have masculine and feminine internally, but we need to tap into it so we can bring passion into the situations that we're in. Because it's about bringing in earth magic and opening up our heart chakras, and that's where we manifest through, guys. Remember that, the 369, okay? Fear, it's about being fearless and removing any kind of obstacles that are in your way. But you're going to have to use that sensuality and find the clarity internally to plan, to release any kind of illusions that are in your way. It's about precognition. It's about that psychic ability you have to see the future, and then you can feel those deep emotions that you're feeling internally. You know these unknown feelings, these past life influences that are really hindering you, and you start setting the boundaries. You have a trust hold of protection around you to honor who you are. And you start giving yourself this tender, loving care, this compassion, this true love. Okay? Because it's about being the divine feminine and being magnetic and receptive and having this beautiful power internally so that we can bring these beautiful beliefs that we have. And shining this luminous life force and finding our personal power within each and every one of us. Because it's time to heal the earth, guys. It's time to give and receive and reclaim back our power. It's time to heal, not just ourselves, but others. Remember, heal people heal and hurt people hurt people. Okay? Time to really see the bigger picture. Look, this flower wants to come out, so let's read it. Okay, it says chicory. Fuck, I'm gonna murder that word. Okay. It's such a tiny little word. What can I say? Chicory. Whatever, anyways. Okay, it cleanses and purifies on all levels, bringing a feeling of peace and joy. It helps us surrender and move with the flow of life. Clarity of purpose is an important attribute for this medicine. It's fucking awesome. See, my guy is always on point, giving us the right messages at the right time. So let's see what's going on here from the Oracle and Dream Oracle deck. Let's see what our subconscious has to say for us. What questions we have to ask ourselves. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, give us a card to help us on our journey. Okay, communication. What are you having difficulty communicating? Do you feel emotionally disconnected? What is not working smoothly in your life? Okay? Because you have that animal card. So do you feel stifled? Is your situation making you feel caged or unhinged? Would you like to take some new risks? That King of Wands takes risks, eh? It's about creativity. It's about expanding, networking. Take a risk if you want to lead a creative life. Invite creativity into your life and create something new for yourself. Because you have flow. It's time to go with the flow, guys. You can't control life's events. You can only control how you deal with them. It's easier to go with the flow when life challenges you. Emotions can overflow unless you release them. Anything else? It's time to take action. Okay? Take some form of action without regret. Examine what is holding you back from taking action and cut it loose. You will get the most immediate results through acting decisively. No maybes. Because it's about love. It's about compassion. Okay? Your relationship with yourself and others need reassessing. Be open to love others by unblocking negativity. Embrace love without fear and make it unconditional. Because it's about prosperity, guys. Give and expect the universe to give back to you. Believe that you are prosperous already. Excuse me, that is a fucking spiritual verb, which means you're prosperous already. Okay? Have gratitude for everything in your life because you are fucking magic. You have control of you. So don't try to control situations or anybody else because that's when you lose control. Shift your focus to a positive view. We are all interconnected by the magical thread. Believe in yourself. You are magic and you have magic within you. It's about connections, guys. We are all connected. We are all connected by a universal sea of energy. All that you think and do have an effect on the world. Reach out and connect to the world around you through love. Remember that. It's about communication in order to get this prosperity, but you have to be careful on how you're treating your body. What parts do you need to look at more closely? What's functioning and not functioning in these areas of your life? And how do you feel about your body? Okay? How we feel about ourselves is everything because that's exactly how we're going to treat others. Remember that. If somebody's treating you bad, it's only because that's how they feel internally. Mysteries. Okay? The major arcana, number 7. 7 is talking about being highly protected. Okay? So, number 7. The mysteries. Number 7 is a mystical figure. 3 plus 4 equals reincarnated soul. In the sky, we can see a white man, pale face, dressed in Native American costume. The reincarnated soul of an Aboriginal Indian in the white man's conveys the value of respect towards nature. Respect Mother Earth through ecological awareness. This card suggests movements, trips, and journey. The square and the compass shows that the apprentice reveals and moves towards the mystery. Mystery is seen through the symbols of horses. The Aboriginals knew the art of taming and training horses. 7 is the middle point between the lower world, human, and the higher, the divine. Concept of vigilance. I enjoy strength of the now. Nothing scares me. I go forward. Need to be able to control one's own emotions. Talent, success, professional popularity. Symbolized by the curtain. It is a good card to find work. The value of work, money earned by personal toughness, strength, and clarity. Mystery is a success recognized by all and savior fair. Such willpower has required to achieve this level. If you want something enough, you can achieve anything. I told you that at the beginning of the reading. Pilgrim has received the loyalty of 2 traveling companions, both of the opposite temperance, the shadow and the light. The pilgrim's success is often more brilliant as he has mastered contradictory tensions. This card shows determination and energy. It invites perfection. Everything is under control while exhibiting great harmony. Feelings are high. A victory is coming. The atmosphere is dynamic yet sweet. Challenges will be restored harmoniously through gentleness, patience, and diplomacy. It takes a lot of humanity when working with horses. Even close to the finish line, one can stumble. This warns against any hasty attitudes and ego. Victory will only come as a fruit of the hard labor. The corn will harvest the fruit of his seedings. The universe watches and cares for me. The Corans have taken the right decisions and the necessary precautions to build a life and the world based on honor, relations, and strong values. His soul is like a soul of an enlightened chef. He can lead others and show them the way, even outside of beaten oaths. This card leads to action. The curtain can also symbolize the world of entertainment. Okay, so it's time to shine bright. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay, let me take one advice card. Okay, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Oracles, one advice card before I close the reading with the St. Francis Oracle deck. Okay, so this wants to come out with the world. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so we got the Empress, the world, and the 5 of Cups in reverse. So this Empress has the world in their hands. Okay, this Empress is about accomplishments, harmony, completions, achievements. That's the world. Okay, this Empress who is fertile, she's expressive, stable, has that mother-like energy, that abundance, is completing something, has harmony, and has accomplished excuse me, some kind of achievement. And the 5 of Cups has allowed this person to finally move on. This could be a male, this could be a female, take it as it resonates. But it's finally moving on. It's finally forgiving and healing and finding acceptance. You're experiencing new life as an Empress, maybe in the form of a pregnancy, romance, business, or elsewhere. The Empress position upright is also being a sign that it is time to be kind to yourself and invest time in some self-care. Take control knowing that the Empress has your back. Okay? So I got you guys. Remember that. Because it's about the world. It's about the completion. It's about that first card that came out in the reading. Okay? If the world reveals itself in the upright position, it shows that there's a great unity and wholeness. Something big is happening soon. A marriage, a birth, a new job, or something familiar. Your effects are being noticed and you will soon reap the rewards. Okay? So something is definitely hidden, and it's that 10 of Pentacles, that choice. So be careful of your choices, because it's time for moving on, for healing and forgiving, for that acceptance. You've come to terms with grief and finally beginning to heal. The emotional baggage you've been holding on to and release, you're being released, and you're able to let go of the past. Take comfort in those positive steps forward, and let your spirit mend. Okay? Because the Page of Swords says it's time to learn something new. Okay? It's about curiosity, mental energy, innovation, and trusting your knowledge. Okay? The energy needed for your certain project or task is ready and waiting for you. You just need to tap into it. It is time for innovation. As the swords relate to communication, this would be a great time to write a blog, a book, or start a podcast. This is also a great time to share ideas and feelings with colleagues and those closest to you. And that's why I'm so excited at the beginning of the reading to tell you about my new endeavors. It's still on the hush-hush, but when I do drop, it's gonna be boom! And that's what the whole thing is about, right? Making waves, being authentic, and staying who you are. Because look, there's a message here. These wanted to come out, okay? When I took out the 22 Marriage Arcanas, there's a message that wants to come in about some kind of agape kind of love, some kind of never-ending like abundance. It could be in business, family, and love. Remember, but something that's going to be overflowing. It's like that tears of joy kind of energy. There's a message coming in, okay? Let's see at the bottom of the deck what it is. It's an Ace of Pentacles. It's in reverse, so be careful. Okay, it's that choice, right? We all got choices. What are we gonna do with our choices, right? Don't get disillusioned. Don't get too stuck in all the options. Remember that it's about self-love. You know your worth. That there's only one cup for you. You don't need to be dibble-dabbling on all the other cups, because you're gonna lose your energy in all of them. Invest in one thing that you know is gonna ride to the next gen. Okay, it's about that generational wealth. Okay, Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles. I want one message for a closing message, please. Closing message. Thank you. Hit me right up in the face. This guy hit me right in my face. He wanted to talk to me. Okay, number 28. 28 reduced down to a 10, right? It's about the beginnings and the endings. The world. Destiny. Faith. Okay? The world. That's that karma. Number 28. Decisions. New path and ideas. Boom! Okay? There are many distractions around you which are stopping you from focusing on what is important to you right now. You must take the time to concentrate on your needs. In order to recognize where your energy should lie, you must find the time to be quiet, meditate, and just remove yourself from busy situations. You have an air of charm and positive energy around you. This is a time to be confident and reach for the stars. I always say that. Connect with your own inner power and realize your true potential. You do not have to hide your light, as you have plenty to give. Set yourself a goal and do not lower yourself to sway from reaching them and getting your desired outcome. Know your worth. It's beautiful. Know your worth, guys. You can do this. Okay? Affirmation for today. It says, I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amidst my discomfort. Okay? Love, light, respect. If you want a more personal reading, you can always contact me. I'll be available all week. I will never ask you for a personal reading. So it's up to you to ask me, okay? So love, light, respect. Each one to each one. And stay blessed. Okay? Mwah! Thank you again for all your views. I appreciate you guys. And thank you to all my clients. I can't do it without you. Stay blessed.